we are discussing morphology of flowering plants, right? In morphology of flowering plants, we are discussing leaf. What it is? Leaf. In leaf, we are discussing leaf modifications. What's a leaf modifications? Leaf modifications, right? In leaf modifications, now we are going to discuss about absorbing leaves. What's absorbing leaves? Absorbing leaves. Name itself indicates, sir, these leaves are used for absorption. These leaves are used for what, sir? Absorption. Absorption of what, sir? Water and minerals. Absorption of water and minerals. Absorption of water and minerals. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, absorbing leaves. Leaves helps in what, sir? Absorption of what and what, sir? Absorption of water and minerals. Absorption of water and minerals. Absorption of what? Water and minerals, right? Therefore, these leaves which helps in absorption of water and minerals are called as what, sir? Absorbing leaves. What is called as absorbing leaves. Sir, what is the example for absorbing leaves, sir? Salvinia. What is the example for absorbing leaves, sir? Salvinia. Salvinia is an example for absorbing leaves. Sir, this Salvinia, it is a pteridophyte. Salvinia is what, sir? Pteridophyte. It is a pteridophyte. It is a pteridophyte. Is it okay? Right? Sir, this Salvinia, it is a hydrophyte. But hydrophytes are of 5 types, right? It is a free-floating hydrophyte. Which hydrophyte it is, sir? Free-floating hydrophyte. It is a free-floating hydrophyte. Is it okay? Right. Therefore, sir, leaves which helps in absorption of water and minerals, such leaves are called as absorbing leaves. Absorbing leaves example, Salvinia. Salvinia is a pteridophyte. Salvinia is a free-floating hydrophyte. Salvinia is a free-floating hydrophyte. Is it okay? With this, we completed leaf modifications. Is it okay? Right? Next topic, heterophily. Heterophily. Heterophily, right? Sir, hetero means what, sir? Different. Presence of different types of leaves on the same plant. Sir, different types of leaves means here how many types of leaves are present, sir? 2 or more than 2 type of leaves are present. Therefore, presence of different types of leaves, that is presence of 2 or more than 2 types of leaves on the same plant. On the same plant, different type of leaves are present. That is called as a heterophily. What it is called as a heterophily. Therefore, presence of different types of leaves. Presence of what, sir? Different types of leaves. That is 2 or more than 2 types of leaves on the same plant. On the same plant, 2 or more than 2 types of leaves are present. What is this condition called as? Heterophily. Heterophily, right? Sir, heterophily is of 3 types. Heterophily is of how many types, sir? 3 types. Heterophily is of 3 types. What are the 3 types of heterophily, sir? Number 1, environmental heterophily. environmental heterophily. Environmental heterophily. Okay. Number 2, second one is developmental heterophily. What is the second one? Developmental heterophily. Developmental heterophily. Developmental heterophily. Right. Third one is a habitual heterophily. Habitual heterophily. Habitual heterophily. Therefore, heterophily is of how many types? 3 types. Environmental heterophily, developmental heterophily, right? Habitual heterophily, right? Go for the first one. What's our environmental heterophily? Environmental heterophily. Environmental heterophily. Okay. Sir, this environmental heterophily is also called as a ecological heterophily. Also called as a what's there? Also called as a ecological. Also called as ecological heterophily. Also called as what's a ecological heterophily. Is it okay? Right? Now listen this statement carefully. Sir, for example, this is surface of the water. This is water surface. Sir, this is a hydrophyte, sir. What is this one? Hydrophyte. Now see this hydrophyte. See this hydrophyte. Sir, in this hydrophyte, a part of hydrophyte is above the water surface. Yes or no? This part of hydrophyte is above the water surface. Whereas this part of hydrophyte is below the water surface. Sir, this is a hydrophyte. This is the surface of the water. Sir, if you see this hydrophyte, it is partly aerial, partly submerged. Yes or no? It is below the water. We are calling it as submerged but not underground. Below the soil, underground. Below the water, submerged. Therefore, this is which part of the plant, sir? Submerged part of the plant. This is which part of the plant, sir? Aerial part of the plant. Is this statement okay? Therefore, this becomes which leaves? Submerged leaves. This becomes which leaves? Aerial leaves. These are which leaves? Submerged leaves. These are which leaves? Aerial leaves. Sir, these submerged leaves are dissected. Dissected means cut. These are aerial leaves which are normal. Now you tell me, submerged leaves are dissected, aerial leaves are normal. It means more than one type of leaves are present here. Yes or no? Right. Therefore, sir, here if you see the plant, here one type of leaves or more than one type of leaves are present. More than one type of leaves are present. Therefore, it becomes what, sir? It becomes heterophily. Becomes what, sir? Heterophily. Sir, why we are calling it as environmental heterophily, sir? See here. Sir, here what is present? Water. Therefore, here environment is water. So, submerged leaves are dissected leaves. Sir, here what is the environment, sir? Air. Because it is above the water surface. It is above the water surface. Therefore, here environment is air. A-I-R. These are aerial leaves, these are normal leaves. It means if environment differs, the type of leaves differs. Sorry, your environment is water, so dissected leaves. Your environment is air, therefore your normal leaves are present. Therefore, in different environmental conditions, we are getting different type of leaves. So, this is called as environmental heterophily. Name clearly indicates. Hetero means different. Environmental heterophily, presence of different type of leaves in different environmental conditions on the same plant. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, what is the meaning of environmental heterophily, sir? Presence of different types of leaves. Presence of different types of leaves on same plant in different environmental in different environmental conditions, in different environmental conditions, different environmental conditions, different type of leaves you are going to see. This is which heterophily? Environmental heterophily. Environmental heterophily. Is it okay? Right? Now go for examples of environmental heterophily. Go for examples of environmental heterophily. Number one, Sagittaria. What is the first example? Sagittaria. So this Sagittaria is commonly called as a arrowhead. What is its common name, sir? Arrowhead. Right? Number two, second example, Limnophila or Limnophylla. Limnophila or Limnophylla. Third one is a Ranunculus. What is the third example? Ranunculus. The common name of ranunculus is a buttercup. What is the common name of ranunculus, sir? Buttercup. Is this statement okay? No. See here. Sir, this is Sagittaria, Limnophila, Ranunculus. Sir, these three are hydrophytes. These three are which plants? Hydrophytes. Sir, hydrophytes are of how many types? 5 types. Sir, these are which type of hydrophytes, sir? These are amphibious plants. These are which plants, sir? Amphibious plants. Therefore, these three plants, I am speaking about these 3 plants, right? These 3 plants are amphibious. These 3 plants are amphibious plants. Amphibious plants are a type of what? Hydrophytes. Type of what, sir? Hydrophytes. Type of hydrophytes. Sir, in case of these 3 plants, how many type of leaves are present? See. Sir, in air, in water. Sir, in air can be called terrestrial. Terrestrial. Sir, in water, aquatic. In water, aquatic. Sir, in air, which type of leaves are present, sir? Normal leaves. Aerial leaves are normal. Aerial leaves which are normal. Therefore, normal leaves. Now you take in water. Sir, in water means aquatic, submerged. Yes or no? Therefore, these are which leaves, sir? Submerged leaves. Submerged leaves. Sir, how these submerged leaves are dissected? Yes or no? How the submerged leaves are dissected? Is this statement okay? Right? It means in case of Sagittaria, Limnophila and Ranunculus, in these 3 plants, in air, aerial leaves are normal. In water, submerged leaves are dissected. Submerged leaves are dissected leaves. Is this statement okay? It means in different environmental conditions, different type of leaves are present on the same plant. So it becomes what, sir? Environmental heterophily. Environmental heterophily. Therefore, plant produces different shapes of leaves in different environmental conditions. Therefore, shape of leaf is different in different environmental conditions. Is it okay? Right? Now go for number 2. What's that? Developmental heterophily. Developmental heterophily, right? Developmental heterophily. Developmental heterophily. We already know heterophily means presence of different type of leaves on the same plant. Plant is producing different type of leaves in different developmental stages. Plant is producing different types of leaves in different developmental stages. In different developmental stages. That is called developmental heterophily. Therefore, different type of leaves. Different types of leaves. Different type of leaves in different developmental stages. In different developmental stages, plant is producing different type of what's that? Leaves. That is developmental heterophily, right? For example, take cotton. Cotton. Sir, the genus word of cotton. The genus word of cotton is Gossypium. 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 Right? Second one, coriander. Coriander. Sir, the genus word of coriander, the genus word of coriander is coriandrum. Coriandrum. Coriandrum sativum. Coriandrum. Right? Third example is a larkspur. 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 Sir, the genus word of larkspur is Delphinium. 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 The genus word of larkspur is what, sir? Delphinium. Sir, in the case of cotton, coriander and larkspur, in these three examples, in different developmental stages, plant produces different type of leaves. In these three cases, in these three examples, different type of leaves are produced in different developmental stages. How you are going to say, sir? Listen. Sir, in juvenile stage, juvenile means young stage. In juvenile stage, one type of leaves are produced, whereas in adult stage, another type of leaves are produced. Is this statement okay? What is the statement? Sir, this cotton, coriander and larkspur produces a different shape of leaves. It means leaves with different shapes. This statement, it means that leaves with different shapes. Okay. Therefore, produces different shapes of leaves. Where, sir? In juvenile stage. Juvenile means young stage, young, right? And adult stage. It means take one plant. Sir, for example, take a cotton plant. In cotton plant, in juvenile stage, what is the shape of the leaf? The same shape won't be for the leaf in adult stage. It means the shape of the leaf is differing if the stage of the plant differs. Is it okay? Sir, take cotton plant. In case of cotton plant, what is the shape of leaf in juvenile stage? Do that cotton plant contain same shape of leaf in adult stage also? No. Different shapes of leaves in juvenile stage and in adult stage. Is this statement okay? Right? Sir, in environmental heterophily, what happened? Different shapes of leaves in different environmental conditions. Different shapes of leaves. Different shapes of leaves in different developmental stages. I think you are getting my statement. In environmental heterophily, shape of leaf is different in different environmental conditions. Developmental heterophily, shape of leaves is different in different developmental stages. Is this statement okay? Right? Sir, for developmental heterophily, we can take one more example. Dolichos. Dolichos. Dolichos lab. What's the plant name? Dolichos lab. Sir, in the case of Dolichos lab plant, okay, right, in juvenile stage, which stage, sir? In juvenile stage, you are going to see simple leaves. In juvenile stage, which leaves are present, sir? Simple leaves are present. I am speaking about the Dolichos lab plant. Whereas in the case of adult stage, which stage, sir? Adult stage. In case of adult stage, it is with trifoliate compound leaves. trifoliate what? Compound leaves. Trifoliate compound leaves. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, developmental heterophily. One more example. Dolichos lablab shows which heterophily? Developmental heterophily. In Dolichos lablab, in juvenile stage, simple leaves are present. In adult stage, trifoliate compound leaves are present. Trifoliate compound leaves are present. Is it okay? Right? Go for the third one. What's that? Habitual heterophily. Go for habitual heterophily. Presence of different types of leaves. Presence of different types of leaves at nodes. Presence of different types of leaves at nodes. This is habitual heterophily, right? Go for examples of habitual heterophily. Go for examples of habitual heterophily. Number one, Selaginella. What are the first examples, sir? Selaginella. Second one is Cycas. Third one is Artocarpus. Sir, Artocarpus integrifolia means jackfruit. I think you ate this fruit, jackfruit, right? Therefore, sir, Selaginella, Cycas, Artocarpus. Sir, jackfruit, scientific name is Artocarpus integrifolia. Sir, Selaginella is a pteridophyte, sir. Selaginella is what, sir? It is a pteridophyte. Whereas this Cycas is a gymnosperm, sir. Cycas is what, sir? Gymnosperm. Cycas is a gymnosperm. Whereas Artocarpus, it is a angiosperm. Artocarpus is a what, sir? Angiosperm. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, heterophily is of three types: environmental heterophily, developmental heterophily, habitual heterophily. Is it okay? Right? Right, this is about what's that? Heterophily, right? Now, note, right? Number one, longest leaves. Which leaves, sir? Longest leaves. Sir, longest leaves are present in which plant, sir? Raphia vinifera. What is the plant name, sir? Raphia vinifera. It is with the longest leaves. Sir, in Raphia vinifera, if you measure the length of the leaf, longest, no, so length of leaf. Leaf length is 10 to 15 meters. What is the length of the leaf? 10 to 15 meters in Raphia vinifera. Number two, largest leaves. Sir, largest leaves are present in Victoria regia. Victoria regia, right? This plant is with the largest leaves. Sir, we are saying largest, so we are going to see the diameter of the leaf. Diameter of leaf. What is the diameter of this Victoria regia leaf, sir? Its diameter is 1 to 1.5 meters. What is this diameter, sir? 1 to 1.5 meters. 1 to 1.5 meters. Is it okay? Sir, this Victoria regia, this plant is a rooted hydrophyte with floating leaves. It is what, sir? It is a rooted hydrophyte. It is a rooted hydrophyte with what, sir? Floating leaves. This Victoria regia is a rooted hydrophyte with floating leaves. Is it okay? With this, we completed leaf. Tomorrow we are going to start the next topic, that is inflorescence, right? Thank you.